One to my Thursday live. I have a really cute packaging project I want to share with you tonight, and I just want to chat with you and share some things that are happening. Hello, Gail. Good to see you. Faye is here with me. She will be helping moderate for me. Thank you, Faye. And it's very cold in this part of the country. We had a lot of snow here yesterday in Spruce Grove, and they're forecasting more for tomorrow. So I'm just glad I don't have to go too far. I am volunteering with the Canet Hampers again tomorrow, but it's only about a 10-minute drive across town here. So all will be good. So hop on, comment if you can, keep chatting with each other, bring your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel. We just have lots of fun here with creating. So I'm going to switch the camera down to my desktop, and I'm really hoping all of this is going to work because we've had some issues the last few weeks, and I can share this project with you. So you'll see on my desk, online exclusives for November. That's still happening. And I just want to let you know, I do have PDFs of these that I can share with you if you want them. Just be sure and let me know. Also, as my question is going across the top there, pop in the question. That gives you an idea of what you can comment about. And as always, when you comment, I will draw a name, which I did this afternoon for the card from last week, which, before I forget, that is this one. And the winner of that is Stacy. So that will be coming in the mail to you, Stacy. And that's how it works. All you have to do is comment, even just say hi. You don't have to answer any questions. You don't have to get the right answer or anything else. Just comment and keep being part of this community. We love it. So November exclusives. I also have a January exclusives that I can send to you. And I have the new mini catalog. And if you do not have a demonstrator and would like a catalog, let me know, because I have some of those. Actually, they should be here tomorrow that I can send to you as well. Sorry, I'm just reading some of the comments. Hello, Kathleen, Betty. Betty, you got your cards done. Good, good. And a card box filled with 12 cards is your go-to. And later in this, I will show you the cards we made today. And one of them, we all agreed that it would have to have a box to send it in. It wouldn't be in an envelope. So tonight, I want to share part of this kit. This kit is still available from Stampin' Up, as far as I know. I didn't check today. And the other night, I did a Zoom with 2 or 3 others. Some of you are on here. And we took turns opening all these boxes. And we just had so much fun. We all had different ideas what we could do with it. And I thought, okay, now I've got it open. I'm going to use the pieces out of here. So in box 1 were these dies that go with the stamp set that comes with it. Betty, and you're still saying, I'm glad. When you see the card, you'll understand why Betty said that. So this stamp set isn't just for Christmas. It's for birthdays, thanks, always in my heart, healing, thinking of you, love you, so many different occasions. And they are photopolymer, as you might expect now, because that's what Stampin' Up is doing. And lots of different choices. 2-step stamping. So I thought, okay, I'm going to start using these. So the dies came out of there, out of box 1, and out of box 2. Look at how big that one is. We ended up with the paper. So let me show you what I've made with it. This is the package of paper. It is 6 by 6, and it's no design on the back. So we don't have to make a choice of which side we want to use. And I did find the colors that were included in the kit. So I've written them on a piece of paper here rather than try to guess. So the card that I made, or the packaging that I made and showed today in my picture, is this one. I'm done with some of the blue, some of the 2-step stamping, some of the tiny embellishments. The ribbon does not come in the kit. And the die, some of the other dies I used do not come in the kit. And there you can see the little embellishments. Those aren't in the kit either. Sorry, those are a set that I had, but they were in the right color. They were the Secret Sea color. So that's the one I made. And tonight I would like to make one in Flirty Flamingo, which is one of the other colors that's on here. So the paper is very pretty. I'm learning lots of things we can do with 6x6 paper. So there'll be more things coming. So let me tell you how I did this, and then you can, if you subscribe to my newsletter, you'll get a printed copy of how I did this in next week's newsletter. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Let me know, and I will put you on the list. So to begin with, we have a piece that is 8.5 by 5. On the 5-inch side, it's scored at 3/4 on either side. And on the 8.5 side, it's scored at 3 7/8 and 4 5/8. So those of you who have made many boxes know exactly what's going to happen next. So we are going to cut these little tabs because we're just making a box. That's what's inside here. Can you see? It's kind of an open-ended box. Somebody please comment and let me know if you can see my iPad on there. I am trying to check if it's still broadcasting. I can see Faye's comment is all. I cannot see anything on. You are back. Okay, thank you, Betty. I I think over the next couple of weeks, of course, with Christmas happening, I won't be on for next Thursday, obviously. And the following week, I'm going to work at broadcasting directly to YouTube instead of using a program, and see if I can't figure that out. And maybe that will alleviate this. So please keep commenting. Please keep enjoying the community and being with each other. So I'm going to just score, well, I've scored it. I'm just going to fold this and put it together like a box. And I don't know why I can't see it on my YouTube, but I'll trust you. Okay, Kathleen, thank you. I came back. I'm just making the box to begin with, so that's kind of a standard that we've done before. So I'm going to use, because it's easier than tear and tape, I'm just going to use the Stampin' Seal Plus. And it's going to be on these tabs to begin with. And then it's going to be on one side of this. And this, I should tell you, I got from Ruth's Stamping Corner. I had not seen this channel before, but I thought it was really a neat idea. So I'm going to put the tabs on the inside and line those up at the bottom. And then I'm, yes, Betty, I saw, not Betty, Maggie, I saw on there somewhere that you missed joining us this afternoon. The recording will be out tomorrow, so hopefully it makes sense. And then those go there. So there is the box, an open-ended box, okay? Then what we needed were 2 of the die cuts with the largest Everyday Arches bundle. And to make the handles, I have 2 cut with Stylish Shapes, largest and next largest circles. And I do need my... Now, the hardest part for me, and I'll tell you that while I'm looking at this, I did cut then a DSP one that is the next layer down to go on here. But to me, these arches should go this way. Guess how I stamped the greeting to begin with? Yep, stamped it this way. So I thought, okay, I could recut it, but I only have 2 sheets of each pattern of the designer paper. So I stamped on the piece of paper. I did, you can see here, I did die cut it with the same die, so I've got all the stitching, and I'm going to use it that way. So what do you think? To give me some other ideas, what would you do if you stamped that upside down? Because it's bound to happen again. So, oh, I ended up with that on there. I don't know what that is even. So these are going to end up going on here eventually. But first of all, we have to put our handles on. So what, hello, Marie. She said what she did was just about half adhesive on about half of this, and then just place it wherever you think you want it. And I am just going to, do that. And then I do want this one to match. I really don't know why that piece of paper's on there. It must have been strange, but doesn't matter. Anyway, so then I will need to do it for the same for this one. And try to get them matching. And I suppose now that I've done that, yep, there was glue on there. Yeah, look at me, here I am laying this. So I'm going to lay my 2 circles together on here. And turn that a little bit more. Thank you, Faye, for keeping everybody going there. And then I'm going to lay this one on matching as best I can so that it's going to form my cup. And turn it that way. Okay, so that is my 2. I don't want them stuck together yet, but then I'm going to put my designer paper with my greeting on it on here. And there will be a border because it's the next size of arch down. And yes, Betty, I see your comment that die set is so versatile. It really is. It's there's lots of things it's used for. And okay, what did I do with my... Really need a paper trimmer, and it was buried under my box of goodies over there. So then what she did was she took the 2 of them, and because you want it to, if you notice on this one, you want it to stand up. So there's a bit cut off there, and it does stand up. So she took, Ruth was her name, put them together in the paper trimmer. Just lost my scoring blade again, but I don't need it. lined it up at the top, and she said she went to the first line here. So just enough so that they, and just move your cutting blade back and forth, and it's cut. That's all there is to it. So the next step is to add it to your box and decorate it. So the other tip was to, when you put the box on, try to get it so it doesn't come over the arches kind of thing. So just your adhesive, and again, use liquid glue because then you can move it a little bit. So I am going to move that one out of the way and just lay that down. We've got dotted lines we can line it up with, here, there, and everywhere. And you can see it's right to the edges. It's just by the dotted line here, if you can see that or not. And either use a bone folder or one of the glass blocks, which, yeah, I was going to say, I do believe this one will fit. Just to burnish it, that's an E block. And then the same idea for the top one. Okay. Okay. Froze up again. Well, thanks, Marie, but it's not really the weather. It's something to do with internet or YouTube or something. Let me know again if I'm back, please. Oh, you are back. Thank you, Betty. Very frustrating on my end as well as yours, I'm sure. So there is our cup. It does stand up. Stand up where you can see it. And I'm going to, on this one, I'm just going to put a ribbon with some glue dots, I do believe. If I could find where my glue, oh, duh, my glue dots are here. Not for me. You are back. Okay. Take a few minutes, Kathleen. I just want to put a couple glue dots here, and I want to quickly show you the cards that we made today because I was really tickled and proud of my ladies who were here with me and stuck it out, and those who are going to watch on the recording when you get it and try making as well. So what size arch? The biggest one is for this outside one, Marie, and then the designer paper is the next smallest. So this ribbon on both of them is ribbon that I hadn't used before, but it is the faux linen ribbon that came in colors. So I was quite tickled to do that. So in the good, Kathleen, glad I'm back. Would be neat for hot chocolate. Yes, I don't have hot chocolate packages. I do have these of the herbal tea. I do have a candy cane. And what else did I have? I had a snack bar that I thought would fit. So give us some ideas in the comments as to what else you could put in there. And while I grab the cards that we did today, so I can show you those before everything quits again. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to do on this one is some of these strawberry slush and pretty in pink gems. So I'm thinking maybe the dark ones. I have one there, one right in that flower, and maybe one up there. So just give it a try, whatever paper you've got. I think it's a really neat idea and a really neat way to use that, the arches, the everyday arches. So my cards from today, I'll just leave. And what I did with these on the other one was use them in the background here. And well, I was going to use it back there, but it was too dark. So cards from today. My birthday is coming. I could send you one. Okay. I would have to put that in a box, but we'll see. Maybe I could just send you the pieces. You could make it, Marie. Okay. This is one we did with just block stamping. So different colors of ink, the same colors, only they're not placed butterfly to block. Just a fussy cut around the greeting here. So, and I used an embossing folder on the background, the plaid one. So yes, a hot chocolate package would be really good in those mugs. Thank you, ladies, and please keep commenting. I love reading them. I will definitely check them all out when I can get to it. And comment to you either privately or at the bottom of the YouTube video. There is a place to comment. So this is another one we did. You can see the paper is lined up like it was cut here, 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 like it was one piece and then cut. Quick and easy way to do a card. And I'm kind of done with Christmas cards, you might notice. So I'm busy doing spring looking because we're all looking for spring, aren't we? And then this one is the one that gave Betty a headache, but I was so proud of her to finish it. I used the hobby paper and it opens. It's got an insert. It's got concertina layers here. It stands up. I think it was a win-win everywhere, but it did take a long time. So Pam and Betty can certainly vouch for that. It took quite a while, but they were troopers and we got her done. So that's the kind of thing that I do in my monthly card class. If you want to subscribe to any of them, let me know. And there's always a link in my newsletters where you can do the subscribing and join me for any of my classes. I do have a Christmas card class the second Thursday of each month, a monthly card class, which was today for the third Thursday. And I'm going to be starting a kit class probably the last week of the month. So it'll give you time to buy the kit from me or through me. And then I will send you the link to the Zoom and we will do a kit class together starting in January. I haven't got all the details ironed out on that one yet, but I will eventually. So thank you again for joining me. I want to wish each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas, happy holiday season, however you're celebrating it. Drive careful. The roads here have not been great, but they can only get better. And As of next week, we are going to start getting more daylight, which is always great for all of us. Keep in touch. Send me messages of anything that you'd like me to try and learn how to do and share with you, because I love doing that. And we'll see you in the new year. Take care now. Bye.